Hey, hello, what's up? Yeah, I thought I would just make a short video about the last night's fights. And yeah, first of all, the first fight that I predicted it was Steven Butler versus Vitaly Kopilenko. It actually was a much closer fight than I expected, but I didn't really know too much about Kopilenko, so he even put Butler down, and but in the end, Butler won by a split decision. Maybe a little bit controversial since he was fighting at home in Canada, so you know. But I didn't see that fight yet, but maybe sounds like a fight that a true fight fan might like to see. Yes. Yeah, and then there was a fight between, let's see, yeah, Herwin Alcaraz, he won pretty much as I predicted, but in the seventh round he knocked out the Japanese guy. Forgot his name. Anyway, Hervin and Kahas is definitely, yeah, it was Ryuichi Funai. Kahas is definitely one of the best super flyweights in the world, and I hope that he gets to fight one of the major, the other champions and best fighters in that division. And he's now defended his IBF belt 7 times actually. So I guess it's about time for a title unification fight. If he feels he's ready, that's of course the question, but I guess he is, and he should be. Yes. And the other fights, let's see, which were the other fights. Yeah, wait a minute, that I covered. You know, that fight between Makabu and Perez, it didn't really materialize for some reason. I read that it was postponed for June 8th. That was funny. I guess somebody got injured or whatever. Yeah, Beterbiev versus Kalajdzic. That one was surprisingly one-sided. Even though Kalajdzic, he put up a fight, but he was blown out in 5 rounds. Actually, he was stopped on his feet, but he was knocked down first, and you know, his problem was that since the Marcus Brown fight, which was in 2016 or something, he didn't fight anyone that was, you know, good. So one might say that he died on the vine or something like that. And so he wasn't ready for a guy like Beterbiev, I guess, who is one of the best light heavyweights and hardest punchers also. So yeah, that was a bit shame, but what can you do? I think this will be hopefully a learning curve for Hot Rod Kalajdzic, and but you know, I think he should move to cruiserweight, because he's already had a few fights, and he's a big light heavyweight, and it's obvious that he didn't have an easy time making the weight and you know all that. So I don't know why not. I mean, now that Usyk is gone and maybe Garcia will also followed him to heavyweight. That division is a little bit more open now, and it's easier to win a world belt, or and with his punching power and all that, his size and his talent, he should be able to achieve something. But he has to fight, more often. That's also another thing. He wasn't very active, Kalajdzic, and yeah. While Beterbiev, of course, hopefully will fight someone like Kovalev soon, or one of the other guys, the best Wozdik, perhaps, or Marcus Brown himself. Yeah. So Beterbiev won by a 5th round TKO. Yes, and then the next one was hang on, yeah. Well, I didn't really cover that many fights, to be honest. Sadam Ali, he fought against he got stopped actually, by Anthony Young in only 3 rounds. That's not such a big surprise, because this guy really lacks something. I don't know whether it's focus or a defense or whatever it is. He also got stopped by a guy that never stopped anyone good, and that was Jesse Vargas. That was a huge, not, I guess, a shock for me when it happened. Sadam Ali is just not, I think, when he stopped Abregu, I remember he looked like a potential new star and all that. But I guess that was more down to Abregu not really being anymore what he was, a world-class fighter. Yeah. So now this may even lead to Ali retiring or whatever, I don't know. And Vergil Ortiz Jr., he stopped Mauricio Herrera also in 3 rounds. Was it? Or 4? I'm not sure. And Herrera seems pretty much spent by now, and he just has had a few too many top class fights, and it was 3 rounds. He just isn't the fighter that he was when he fought Danny Garcia, and arguably beat him. So while Ortiz, he looks to be a potential star. He's a puncher, of course, and but we'll see, of course. Nothing is guaranteed, for sure. And then, Johan Perez also, he fought against no, sorry, not him. Well, anyway, Michael Perez, sorry, it was Michael Perez. Pablo Cesar Cano. And but anyway, perhaps we should go to the main fight, which was Canelo versus Jacobs, of course. And it was a pretty good fight. It was a shame that Jacobs kind of lost steam in the last few rounds, because then who knows, might have been a draw. But anyway, I guess this time Canelo did deserve. I mean, the scorecards were rather fair. There were no 118, 110, or that sort of scorecards in a close fight. That's not what you want to see, of course. Yes. Well, Jacobs, I guess he is still one of the best middleweights, but I think his perhaps weight problems and all that. I mean, making weight and being so big for a middleweight may have a played a part in him not perhaps fighting to his full potential and gassing late and all that. So that's a shame, but perhaps this fight should have been at 168 or somewhere in between, maybe, I don't know. Canelo wins again anyway, and this time it's fair at least, and yeah, he was good, I mean, but he wasn't, that he wasn't amazing, but he just fought his fight and he was good enough to win enough rounds, more rounds than Jacobs, and he hurt him, I guess, a couple of times, and Jacobs landed some good punches, and yeah, but in future I would like to see a rematch, perhaps at 168, because Canelo has already fought and he knocked out Rocky Fielding at 168, and yeah. But I don't think he'll. Perhaps I'm not so sure. Canelo and his people, of course, Oscar, will want that rematch, because then Jacobs will be at an advantage because he's also a big super middleweight, while Canelo isn't, and I guess they are more interested in Canelo staying at middleweight and keeping his titles and all that. Yes, so that was the gist of it. Yeah, the next weekend there are some good fights as well, like Jared Hurd versus Julian Williams and a few others. So I will be back with another boxing prediction video sometime next week, perhaps already tomorrow. So see you until then, bye bye.